So a lot of people are joining my Discord and wondering, how do I find actual good playlists? And they get confused by sort of which playlist should I play? And it's basically a sea of information. So I thought I'd go by and make it a little bit easier for you. First thing you want to do is actually go to my compendium. Now, these aren't just my playlists, but at the beginning, it's mainly my playlist. So there's a couple of questions you actually have to ask yourself. And the first one is, what are some of my flaws? And usually most people know sort of somewhat what their flaws are. And if you don't know what your flaws are, I recommend learning how to properly VOD review, and you probably need fundamentals. Secondly, you got to check how many hours I have. This will roughly try to tell you a difficulty level. My stuff is more for intermediate players and a little bit more advanced people. So, and the third thing you want to do is, what game do I play? What are some issues I have? And what's my main goal here with aim trading? After you've asked all of those questions, we begin to look at the content. Here I have all my playlists. This is my fundamentals, the tracking, the clicking, for example. So this is perfect if you know exactly what you want to do, you just don't know which playlist. Secondly, we have field-specific ones. If you want to focus on static today, you have that one, smoothness, reactive, and all its equivalent field. And lastly is a big part where people miss is this one, the issue-specific one. Let's say I'm losing track of my target. Then you would simply go down to that part and actually see the relevant playlists for it. It's really that simple. And then we go back up again and see what games do I actually play. And then we have Valorant, Apex, COD, etc., etc. And if you just want to get overall mouse control, we have that as well with all games. And we scroll down and we look, scroll down all the way to the bottom. I don't know what to play. Good for these. I'm a beginner, specific routines. And you have some relevant stuff. So again, it's mainly about asking yourself the questions of, what do I want to play? What am I bad at? What am I good at? What games do I play? And stuff like that. And then it's just starting, because everything is a process of elimination. How you should go about improving is really, really simple. Let's say you play this playlist. Let's say you play the goated playlist and you see, holy shit, this one really works for me. What do you do then? You check the playlist. What does it actually have in it that's so good? Goated is a lot of precision target switching, and it's a lot of fast strafes. So if that would work for you, that means you should find playlists or create your own playlist with precision target switching and thin fast strafes, or we move on to something else. Let's say, let's say my target switching playlist works out for you right over here. That's perfect, because then you know this playlist actually focuses a lot on speed, so I should focus a lot on speed target switching, and that's where I need to push myself to improve. So it's all about process of elimination. If something doesn't work out, you also want to note in the back of your mind, it didn't work out. But always remember that it might not work out today, but it might work out in the future when you're actually at a higher level. So give everything its proper time. Don't be afraid to experiment and try different stuff out. Done.